Y'all, what's good? Today I'm gonna be giving y'all an update about my food diet and what I've changed. So first things first, I'm 154 now. I'm just going down and down and down. I'm gonna tell you why that's gonna change a little bit, but anyways, probably by tomorrow I'm probably be 153. So whatever screenshot I give you, it'll either be 154, 153. So that's good news. And the other news, as far as my food diet, it's changed in certain aspects. So let's go over what y'all already know. Y'all know my Chipotle bowls, I eat them every day. That's a regular, everyday thing for me. I've not changed that. What I have changed though is I used to intermittent fast between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. So I only could eat between 12 and 8. Anything after that, just water. Lately, the way my sleep schedule's been and just, procrastinating on a lot of stuff and, I'm running every single day to where sometimes I run a little bit later than usual. So instead of like it being from 12 to 8, I mess around sometimes eat at 8:30 p.m., 9 p.m. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like my sleeping time has changed and went further up. You get what I'm saying? I don't even really eat I never eat before 3 p.m. now. It's kind of hard for me to even try to eat before 3 p.m. So really my range is more around the evening, kind of like 5-ish. You know what I'm saying? 5 p.m. all the way to about, I'll say 9, 10 p.m. sometimes that I'll usually eat. So it's still intermittent fasting, but I kind of changed the times up, and it's not in the between those 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. anymore. But I still see my results because I'm only eating that one meal. Well, as my main meal. Now with my plant-based food, I make sure that I just get as much as I want. So I eat as much as I want. Now I'm at the body form that you get what I'm saying. I'm at the full capacity skinny to where I can eat a bunch and it still maintains perfect and I still see weight loss. So this whole time and this whole process, I've been trying to figure out other foods I can eat. And I've always been thinking about, man, I wish I could just do a breakfast, lunch, and dinner type of meal every single day where I could have breakfast, I could have lunch, and then I can have my dinner. That would be like the perfect ideal food diet for me that I was like, oh, that would be so cool to maintain the same weight and eat 3 times a day. That would be so cool because I only eat 1 time a day. So I was thinking and thinking and thinking, and I was like, how about this? I just add in something in the morning, just to get me started. And then I have my main course Chipotle bowl and my little fruit cup. So I was thinking of stuff I could do. Toasting avocados. Eggs. People said eggs are real good. Maybe just 1 waffle. Some fruit. I was even thinking heavily on fruit. I was like, bro, I could just do fruit. You know what I'm saying? Kept thinking and kept doing my research. I even saw people doing healthy snacks, like granola bars and etc. But I came across this one video of this man eating this oatmeal, and that's when I knew that's what I need to eat for my breakfast. That's my morning food. I was like, I could just eat it in moderations and in portions. Not a bunch of it, but just enough to where if I'm hungry even the slightest, it'll fulfill me until I have my main course meal, and it'll feel like I'm eating too much now. You get what I'm saying? To where now I got breakfast, and now I got a main meal. You get what I'm saying? So now all I gotta do is find one more meal in the future, and then I got my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I got breakfast, and then I kind of got just my lunch. You get what I'm saying? My main meal. I haven't really found my dinner yet, but in my mind, I was like, let's just start from scratch, just start from right here, and just figure out what I can do from my breakfast. And that's when I realized oatmeal was the way. So the first time I tried the oatmeal, right, was this box right here. Maple brown sugar instant oatmeal. I was very skeptical on it because I never had this before, and I really don't eat oatmeal. I used to eat cream and wheat back in the day, oatmeal when I was a kid, but I never ever just ate it as a grown person. It's just not something I eat, and I didn't know how to make it. I know you gotta usually make it, you gotta put the sugar in there. I'm not really good at all that stuff. So I opened the box, as y'all see me open the box, and I seen these packets, and I was like, oh snap, what the heck? There's 10 packets in this one. And I realized something. 1 packet is enough that will fill you up. So what I did was I got me a bowl. You see the bowl. Serving size type bowl. Get the oatmeal. Put it in there. They even, I think, yeah, on this packet have a line where you can put the water, because I'm like, how much water? I hate when you don't know how to cook frozen foods or cook food in general with the right amount of water in it. Macaroni, all that type stuff. I'm a perfectionist, OCD with it. But it gives you an actual line where you can put the water, or it even says 2/3 a cup. So I have an actual 2/3 cup measuring cup that shows 2/3, so you can have it exact. Me, I use a little bit less water now, so it says 2/3. I use about half a cup, so a little bit, whatever it is, I always go under that with the oatmeal, because I notice it's a little bit more liquidy. So I notice whatever it says to put, sometimes it says half a cup, sometimes it says 2/3 of a cup. Well, whatever it says, I go under it. I make sure it's never up on top of the line, or never hitting the line, or never top. It's always under it, and it always cooks perfect. But yeah, I realize it's easy. You just pour this. You just pour one packet. All you need is one packet every morning. Pour it in there. Boom. Put the water. For this maple brown sugar, it says 2/3 cup of water. Boom. Put 2/3 cup of water in there. Pour it in there. Boom. Put it in the microwave for, it says 1 minute. I'll put it in about a minute, 10 seconds. So a minute to 10 seconds, doesn't even matter. You can put it in 1 minute and boom, it's done. Let it sit for a while, because it's always hot for some reason. Stir it up, and that's what I eat in the morning. So when I tried this, I said, okay, I like that feel. My biggest thing was, am I gonna gain weight? So the first time I did it, I didn't gain any weight. I stayed the same. The second day I did it, I stayed the same. The third day I did it, those 2 days that I had stayed the same, it's like it finally had flushed all that oatmeal out, and I doubled what my weight loss. So like I usually lose a pound a day. Each day lose a pound. But since those 2 days, so I lost a pound. Then this day I didn't lose nothing. This day I didn't lose nothing. The next 2 days I lost 4 additional pounds. You get what I'm saying? So like it's like it doubled. It just showed up late because I had ate the oatmeal. But once it flushed out, it showed the results. So I still was on schedule of losing a pound a day every single time. Even though it said on those 2 days, it said it was the same weight. I end up ultimately losing more weight, if anything, or losing that weight on those days that I didn't actually see the results. So when I saw that happen, I said, okay, I'm finna go buy oatmeal. So I went to the store and I bought these 2 boxes. This was like, for me, it says, what is the box? This is Cinnamon Toast Crunch Oatmeal. I was like, I want something that's like familiar with me, still kind of toxic, but still healthy, you know what I'm saying? So I was looking at the oatmeal, and it says 140 calories per packet. Just like the maple ones, but guess what? It's less calories. So let's look at this one real quick. See how many calories. This is 160 calories for this. And this is a healthy brand of oatmeal. This was 140 calories. So I'm like, dang, toxic and it's gonna taste better? I'm like, yeah, I need that. So with this, they have a cinnamon topping on it too. And this is all equating to 1/4, literally. So for this Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you can do it the same way. Put it in the bowl, pour it all in the bowl. It's quick. You only need 1 packet. I get the water. For these, you want to put half a cup of water for the cinnamon toast. And I always go under, because it says half a cup on the package. You just look at the back of the package. It's gonna tell you. I go a little bit under half a cup of water. Pour it in there. Heat it up for a minute, minute 15, minute 10 seconds, minute. I put a minute sometimes. And it's gonna cook perfectly. And then I'm gonna just slap this on after I cooked it. After the minute, slap that on there, stir it up, and it's ready to go. So these were too delicious. I was like, oh my gosh, I done fell in love with this. This is good too, but there's no way it's gonna be better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch, even though this has cinnamon in it. And it's brown sugar instead of like real sugar. I'm not sure which one's healthier, but this is healthier. I'm looking at the sodium, the total fat, the sugar intake. Yeah. If not the same, this is actually more healthier than this by default. I will say the amount of vitamins and proteins and all that is probably a little bit more in this, but I'm seeing a bunch in here too. I can even close that in so y'all can see for yourself if y'all think I'm lying. Okay. Now, I've been struggling with this right here. This is cream of wheat. It's like oatmeal, but it's not oatmeal. I've heard a lot of people hate cream and wheat, but for me, I grew up eating cream of wheat when I was a little boy. Like I'm talking about when I was 5, 6 years old. And so I used to like it. And I bought it because I thought it was the same way as oatmeal. Like I thought the sugar's already in it, all the stuff's in it, right? And it's packets, right? And this only comes with 6 packets. Comes with 10 packets. This one comes with 12 packets, right? You do the same thing, 2/3 cup of water, pour it in there, make sure it's a little bit under 2/3 a cup. Just get a measuring cup, boom. Put it in the oatmeal, heat it up for 1 minute. Here's the difference now though. You gotta put your own amount of sugar in it. I didn't realize it doesn't come with the sugar inside of it. Let me look at the health benefits of this. Yeah, it's 0 sugar in here. I didn't even realize that. And when you taste it, it's gonna taste like nothing. Literally, cream and wheat. It tastes like the cream that I remember, but it just didn't taste like nothing. And I know that you have to also put butter and sugar in it. You have to add that to these. I'm not gonna be intaking butter, of course. First of all, it's a dairy product, but secondly, butter's toxic to me, so I'm not gonna put no butter in it. So I try to put just sugar in it, and it was okay. I couldn't tell what the certain amount I wanted. First I put like a teaspoon, then I put a spoonful, then I put 2 spoonfuls. I'm like, man, I'm probably putting too much, bro. And I didn't see any difference though in my weight loss. Stayed the same, remained the same. Let me backtrack real quick. For this cinnamon toast, this oatmeal in particular, not this one, but this one does contain milk products in it. So I literally kind of breaking my vegan diet by adding in a little bit of milk products, but I mean, it just contains milk, but the amount of milk that's in this oatmeal is slim to none. Like each, probably 2-3 spoonfuls of milk. It's not that much at all. So I'm not harming myself. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just eating a meat product. For this definitely has no dairy products in it at all. Now, for all of these in general that I'm gonna be talking about, you definitely can add milk to them instead of water. So say, you know, the amount of water I was telling you how to put in your actual bowl when you're doing, you could put milk in there too if you want to. I personally just use water and it tastes great, awesome. But you could put milk if that's what y'all like to do. You know, if you're just trying to be toxic with it. Butter, I'm not gonna do. I still haven't really figured out the cream of wheat, the specific amount of sugar. I kind of just guess every time. But I never see myself gaining weight from it. Because I'm only doing 1 packet, you get what I'm saying? The last oatmeal is this right here. This hasn't been opened at all. This was just in the linen closet. I guess from a long time ago. This is a good brand, Quakers instant protein, instant oatmeal protein, apples and cinnamon oatmeal. I have not tried this yet. Is this have dairy products in it? This contains milk like this over here. These two are just wheat products. They just have wheat products in it. That's it. Which is basically vegan. So basically these two right here are vegan. This includes milk and this includes milk. Let's see how healthy this is though. It has a bunch of protein. This is what this is basically for. I see a bunch of protein in this, and then for these, I don't see as much. Like 4 grams. Yep. This is 3 grams. And then this has 10 grams of protein. So this is big on if you're just a protein person, you're not really worried about your weight. You're more worried about like muscles and gaining certain type of minerals and supplements. But yeah, I have not tried this yet. Will after I completed eating all these. This has, I'm guessing 6 packs. But yeah, these two right here are dairy products. These two right here are the actual vegan products. In order of healthiness, after looking at the box, look at it for yourself. This is the most healthiest, definitely because it doesn't have sugar, fat, nothing. This is the most healthiest, cream and wheat. Then it goes to cinnamon toast crunch. Then from there, the maple brown sugar oatmeal. And then from there, you got the instant oatmeal protein, apples and cinnamon oatmeal. And yeah, in that order is the healthy wise. Cream and wheat, cinnamon toast crunch, maple brown sugar, and then the apple cinnamon oatmeal. So yeah, that's what I've changed as far as my morning little breakfast or morning meal before I eat between 12, try to eat between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. My Chipotle bun, my peach cup. That would pretty much conclude this video. I definitely had to give y'all an update about what I'm eating now. So like, share, subscribe, and my next video will be about other updates to my food diet that I'm gonna let y'all know about. So y'all stay tuned.